Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum CS Pro users. Tutorial on Obtain GPS in the background. In this tutorial, we will explore how to obtain GPS data in the background while conducting an interview. At times, we avoid getting the GPS in front of the respondent while conducting the interview, or we want to get the GPS in the background to compare with the GPS collected by the application. For this purpose, we need to use the Paradata properties. From the options menu, select Application Properties. A dialog shows the properties organized by topic. The property sections are listed on the left with the various options for that section on the right. The button Reset Section Properties resets the properties for the current section to their default settings. For instance, I have already selected some options in the Paradata. Now, select Mapping from the left panel to make some changes, and then click on the Reset Section Properties button. The button resets the properties for the current section to their default settings. On the other side, no changes will happen in the Paradata. To compare the GPS data, you can merge the Paradata file with the data file in Excel, SPSS, and Stata. Now, we want to get the GPS data in the background of the application. To begin, I will select some events from the event collection options. Next, I will proceed by selecting data source and then GPS under the Paradata events to collect. Select GPS coordinates from the partial collection options. Enter the value 1 into the text box for the GPS location. When the GPS location value is set to 1, CS Entry will try to save the interviewed GPS coordinates approximately once every minute. Press OK to continue. To save your file, you can either click the save icon or use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+S. Run your application. To create the Paradata file, give the file name and press the OK key to continue. Your Paradata file has been created. Now close your application and create a .pen file. .pen file are the only type of file you can install on an Android device. Deploy your application on an Android device and run the application. I have imputed data for 5 cases, and each case currently contains just one GPS observation recorded through the application's logic. First, export the data into Excel format by using the CS Pro Export Data tool. Following this, convert the data from text to columns and subsequently save it in Excel format. Now, open the Paradata file in Paradata Viewer. In the Options tab, select Show Fully Linked Tables and Show Linking Values. Select Table Browser under the View tab. Now, click on the Case Key Info table under the Information Tables heading. Within the last column, labeled Key, you will find the case ID presented in the same sequence as it was originally input in the data file. In the case info column, you will find an auto-generated sequence number. I will use these two columns for merging in Excel, Stata, and SPSS. Save this output in Excel format by clicking on Save Result to Excel. Now click on GPS Event Table under the Event Tables heading. From this table, I will use case instance dot case info and GPS reading instance dot latitude and longitude columns. Follow the same procedure to save this output in the Excel format. Click on the Save Result to Excel. Begin by opening the case key info file and retaining only two columns, case info and key. Save the modified file. Then access the GPS event file and extract the following columns, case info, latitude, and longitude. Save this modified file separately. Merge your case key info file with GPS event file. Use the VLOOKUP function to obtain the key ID in the GPS event file and save it. Subsequently, use this ID, retrieve the latitude and longitude from the data file into the GPS event file. At this stage, you can calculate the difference between the GPS coordinates. The purpose of this tutorial is to go through the process of using Paradata to acquire GPS information that is gathered discretely in the background during the course of an interview. For additional information, please refer to the Introduction to Paradata Viewer, which is accessible via the link provided in the description box.